Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome yourself to the 31st episode of the Blind Counter podcast. I am your host with the most, the Offset here, and I'm joined here today with the IRL stream here, first of its own, and my co-host himself, Mr. Akira Amane. How you doing today, Mr. Amane?
Yo, this is awesome, bro.
Yeah, no, this is
This is how it should be.
This is sick as fuck. This is throwing me back to 2021, 2020 vibes for sure.
You were in this room.
I was in this room.
Oh my god.
I was in this room. Dude, I was actually on the couch in the other room as well.
Oh yeah, your stuff was in here.
Yo.
Your stuff. Oh my god, bro.
So hey, this is throwing me back for
Tom
some
season, same room type shit.
Hey, this was for y'all out there. If I remember shit in COD years, so if this makes any sense to you guys, this was the end of Modern Warfare 19 going into the entire year of Cold War. Yep. So that's where this is setting me back, you know what I'm saying? So.
And that's when I got back into watching competitive, was Cold War, right when Big Bob came in. I wonder why. I wonder how that got started.
Same room type shit. You know the vibes, Tom. You know the vibes.
Straight up. Now we're here.
Yeah, now we're here, man. We moving up.
We've grown. Damn.
Yeah,
got old.
dude, it's just crazy.
I'm in my 30s now.
Hey, yeah, we getting there.
I'm an old head, though. Fuck.
We getting there, man. Yeah, man. So, well, we'll do just to say on some things. I got here Saturday night.
Yep, Saturday.
And it was late Saturday night. Then we just hung out for a little bit, went downtown for a little bit, and then yesterday, we watched grand finals. He had, his affairs to do. He has some personal stuff to hang out with.
Still had it pulled up on the phone. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
yeah, we were able to do things here, man. So now we're here, having a good weekend, man. It was a great time catching up with the boys, IRL.
Yeah, shout out the boys, Spongy, Aaron, Dealey, Jay, Big Bob, Chris. We had everybody.
Yeah, man.
Scuddabutter. Shouts out Scuddabutter.
Scuddabutter.
He came out.
Scudda was wilding out, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but we had to put respect on OPTIC name this weekend.
Yeah, we watched a lot of COD. There was some damn good COD to play and watch. So we're just gonna jump right into the series here for this weekend. We had major.
One more over.
What I just do?
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we had Major 3 commence, and the very first series went down was the New York Subliners and the Los Angeles Thieves here in winners round 1, and this was a 3-1 victory for the New York Subliners here. LAT surprisingly took home the first map on the Rio Hardpoint, and then New York clapping back on the Search and Destroy on 6-star, the Control on Invasion, and then the Hardpoint on Vista. Anything you want to speak about on this series here?
I mean, bro, like Hydra and Sib. I was wondering about Sib this event. I can't lie to you, but like, I feel like after that first game, that's a pretty convincing, like, okay, LA came to play, maybe they'd do a little upset here, but I mean, NY secured their top 4 in my opinion, for sure. I mean, obviously after all of what went down, but you could kind of tell how it was shaping up already from this series alone.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, dude. I mean, masterclass out of the New York Subliners here. I mean, LAT has definitely grown as a team after the shortcomings of the team in the beginning of the season here.
Yeah.
So with them being, a contender here with a potential top 4 team for sure, yeah. I mean, look at Ghosty 1.01 and everyone else is negative. A little bit of a stinker for Joe Deceives with a 0.78 and negative 20 spread, but also same thing with Crimp. A 0.74 with a negative 21, and then Nasty doing not even that better with a 0.85 and negative 13 spread. So I mean, typical series for a New York 3-1. Everyone on the side of New York's positive except for Skies, but he's barely negative with 2 kills under. With a 0.97, and everyone else, Sib 1.31, Kismet 1.16, and Hydra at 1.32. So definitely, to be expected here, but a victorious win for New York.
There's
regardless.
only enough kills to go around too. I mean, you got to take the decimal from somewhere. So sorry, Skies, but he obviously did his job.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's gonna be it for that first series here. Then we're gonna jump into the second series of Thursday night, which was the Atlanta FaZe and Miami Heretics game, and this was a 3-1 victory for the Atlanta FaZe. Map 1 was the hard point on Karachi, which Atlanta FaZe took, and then Miami surprisingly took Map 2 on the Search and Destroy on 6-star, then Atlanta FaZe rounding things out on the Control on High Rise and the hard point on Rio. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
Abizi, buddy, he said fuck them. Yeah, no, this is like that's what you'd expect, but holy shit. Search and Destroy though, I mean,
dude, Searches is looking good for Miami. They were take a map off of FaZe, which is saying something, but it is a 6-star, which is a newer map, so not as much time probably put in as you would say the original maps and whatnot, but hey, it's still a map there. But let's talk about that Rio, dude. 250 to 72. Dude, brother.
Yo, I don't know what was going on. Like, I don't even remember it being like that. Like, just seeing it on paper like this is crazy.
They got fucking slammed on that map 4, dude. I mean, look at just everyone for the series here. The overview for Lucky, 0.66 negative 29 spread. Lord of mercy.
Yeah.
Metals with a 0.88, Real 0.74, Vickle 0.74, and then everyone on the side of Atlanta FaZe is positive, extremely positive. Abizi 1.57, Celium 1.46, Draza 1.3, and Simp with a 1.07. I mean, geez Louise, dude. I mean, to be expected. I mean, Atlanta FaZe is just unstoppable, coming into this series here. And, Miami just isn't able to keep up, even if they were able to take home a Search and Destroy. So, but, nothing too crazy to speak about, FaZe.
I mean, negative 22, negative 29. Like, Metals, he was trying, but, dude, like, Simp was just probably running around the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't get it, clean up whatever. They all were picking it, so. Yeah, what you'd expect, but they got shit on.
Yeah, they got slammed at Rio. That is insane. They got 100-point clubbed. That is saying something. They just slammed them to end it out there. And then the third series of the winners finals was Toronto Ultra and the Seattle Surge, and this was a 3-1 victory for the Toronto Ultra, sending Seattle into losers. So Toronto took home the hard point on Karachi, the Search and Destroy on 6-star. Then Seattle came back with a 3-1 victory on the Control on Invasion, and then Toronto ending out the series here on a hard point on the 6-star with a 250 to 179 fashion.
That Invasion's weird, bro. Like, I would expect Seattle to take the Surge, or like the second and third map flip it.
Yeah.
But I mean, and it's weird too. I guess it makes sense going back to fucking 6-star for hardpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, what you would expect, you kind of figured this would happen. Ultra, you got the buff being at the home team and all that good shit. So, and it's always been like that. I don't think Seattle's beat Ultra, have they? At least not in a good while.
I don't think so.
Not in a good fucking while. Who's the match MVP at the bottom?
Scrap.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, this is an insane.
I didn't even see that yet.
Insane series. I mean, but to be expected, Toronto Ultra top 4 and Seattle bottom 8. So, I mean, looking at the KDs here, I mean, Kleenex is the only one negative on the Toronto Ultra with a 0.86, and Envoy 1.28, Insight 106, and Scrap with a 1.54 with a plus 35 spread. I mean, this dude was shooting. He also had 100 kills.
Yeah, he said fuck. Abuza, he was trying though. I feel like Abuza had a good weekend.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, dude, ever since he was switched from the sub to the AR, he's definitely been in his more comfortable role as he was in Challengers AR, and he was brought into the Pro League as a sub for whatever reason. But now that they brought in Brezzy in 04, he's able to now be on that AR role. And look at the numbers are speaking to itself. 1.13, the only one positive. 04 is also someone that's been turning some heads recently. I know this isn't his best series with the 0.86, but Breezy and Hook also didn't have the best series either. Brezzy 0.67 and Hook with a 0.76. So, I mean, they tried their best,
Wick,
I guess.
Anti-John Wick.
Yeah. John
Again.
Wick forgot his stick at home.
Fucking brick.
Yeah, I mean, damn. What I mean, but to be expected here. Nothing too crazy, but it's gonna be it for that series here. Then going into the last Thursday match was the OPTIC Texas and the Carolina Royal Ravens match. This was actually a really good match to watch.
Yeah.
This was a 3-1 victory for the OPTIC Texas. OPTIC taking home map 1 and 2, hardpoint on subbase and the search and destroy on invasion. Then Carolina taking home the control on Karachi in a 3-1 fashion. And then OPTIC Texas closing things out on the hardpoint on Rio.
Match.
Oh, yeah, that's
interesting.
Yeah, so they scored the same exact score on both hard points, 250 to 180.
What if you got like a times 100 multiplier on Prize Picks? If that was a thing,
that'd be insane.
Like if they scored, like you like
double,
you'll lose a $5 or something.
Yeah,
you could win 500.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
That would be nuts, bro. That would be nuts. They build that bank up though. That ain't happening often.
Yeah,
I don't really see that, but. Glad OPTIC won. We're in South Carolina doing this show right now, so we do like Carolina. But if I had to pick, I mean, just what's gonna happen. I mean, straight up. I kind of wondered about the search because Pred and Tej, and you just got Clayster as a veteran on the team, but Felony, he does well on land. Everything else looked good. Hey, what we got going on right now? Scuttlebutta.
Hey, little Scuttlebutta with a tier 1 subscription. We love that.
As we talking about the Carolina, yes, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go, baby. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah. But I mean, this is kind of the same thing Thursday. You know what to expect. Right?
Fuck yeah. I mean, dude, this was definitely a battle. I mean, love seeing OPTIC, obviously, and then Clayster and company. Tej, Fellow, and then the newcomer Gwen definitely shooting. I mean, just this series here. I mean, we had Kenny, Pred, and Shotzzy both going positive, and Dashy barely dropping a negative. Katie at the 0.95, and then on the opposite side, Carolina also had some. We had Clayster and Gwen going negative. Clayster 0.88, Gwen 0.93. But Felony and TJ, they're both positive. TJ's 1.0, and then Felony with a 1.03. So, I mean, definitely a good series, as far as like slaying power. But, as far as teamwork goes, OPTIC Texas just showed their colors better and took it home in a 3-1 fashion. But, yeah, that was a great series to watch. That sends the Carolina Royal Ravens into losers bracket. And OPTIC Texas then advances into winners. And then going into the Friday night here was the cleanup first event.
Yo, this was fun.
This was a great day to watch some Call of Duty. First day of eliminations was on Friday here, and the first series up was the Miami Heretics and the Las Vegas Legion, and this was a 3-2 victory for, surprisingly, the Miami Heretics. Not expecting. Yeah, didn't expect that at all, dude. And Vegas took home the first map, the hard point on subbase, looking strong, and then Miami flexing their colors on the search and destroy on 6-star again, and then Vegas taking home the control on high rise, but then Miami taking home the hard point on 6-star, and then rounding things out on the search and destroy on invasion. Anything that you want to speak about in this series here? I
mean, what Heretics got? Like what, 4, 5, 6 maps now on land, like wins?
Yeah,
maybe more or less. I don't know, but. I mean, finally, I expected Las Vegas just because I thought they were going to be, top 5, top 6 at this event.
Right.
But, I mean, it kind of went different, of course. But, yeah, it was interesting to see. You kind of figured they'd take a search again, so you're, like, wondering about map 3 and 4. But, yeah, it's definitely not what I would have done. Completely flipped 3-2 Vegas, but... it goes like that sometimes. I mean, Johnny was trying. Everyone else seemed... I'm really impressed with Gio coming in this year. I mean, he's definitely well practiced at this point, and he's showing. I mean, he's 21 plus that damage. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that's actually insane. That boy was peppering and shooting everybody on the map.
Like, he had... Nero had 2 more kills, and he had 3... almost 4K less damage.
That's insane. Yeah. But... another thing to think about too, I mean, Look at the KDs. Everyone on Miami is negative except for Real, and he's barely positive with a 1.04. And then everyone on the side of Vegas is positive except for Johnny.
It kind of leads you to think like, I mean, they're literally slaying out, but like sitting still.
Yeah, absolutely. So not a good
doing
teamwork.
anything with their kills.
And Real, he's the MVP for this match. I mean, he just was doing things to keep the team alive and glued well. But a notorious victory for the Miami Heretics on land, taking out Las Vegas Legion. So Vegas were the first people to go home. Peace. We'll see you later.
Yeah, Real, he showed up. I mean, you're wondering since he had that few issues, but I'm glad to see him doing well on this team.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we go into the second series here, which was the LAT versus the Boston Breach, and this was a 3-2 victory for the Los Angeles Thieves, sending Boston Breach home in a 3-2 fashion. Boston taking home the first map on the hard point on Rio, Los Angeles taking home the search and destroy on Rio, and then Boston taking home the control on Karachi, and then LAT taking home hard point on sub base and rounding things out on the search and destroy on high rise. Anything that sticks out to you on this series here?
I felt like this one could have went further, but I mean, LA, they did play well. Ghosty, we'll probably get into that later, but I mean, obviously the KD here, but he was showing out later on in other matches, like keeping them just going. Like he was willing them through some things. And yeah, kind of what you'd figure as far as how Boston has been. I mean, they were knocked out after this, right? This is done.
Yeah, they went home.
Yeah. See, I mean, Snoopy, he was trying, but Pentagram, little weak. They probably would have. What if they did better with Shawnee, bro? What do you think? Would they have done better?
Probably.
You think
Probably.
So? I think so too. Maybe, at least maybe win this.
If they took Pentagram out and put Shawnee in, yes. Pentagram has just not been a good pickup for this team at all. And I mean, again, Boston losing another round or another map 5 search and destroy. They just cannot close things out. So something's got to give. But I think things are too late at this point here. I think their season's just chalked. I mean, they got 50 CDL points, 60 CDL points, something like that, and they have to qualify top 8. And I think their hole is just too deep for them to even think about a team change, roster change, and they just need to go ahead and start thinking about next year.
You think they're done?
Yeah, I think it's done. Seriously, I'm dead ass, dude.
They're done for.
Like they just.
Sorry, boss. Hey, no disrespect, but yeah.
Try your best at fucking Major 4, dude. If you win the major, then maybe. But the chances of that happening isn't looking good.
What if they won the major with no fans and it was just like, eh?
I mean, it'd be an absolute Cinderella story for sure.
It would have to be like what Rocker did, last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah, with the reverse sweep.
Oh my god!
Against Minnesota.
Crazy search streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would have been nuts.
Yeah, no.
That feels like forever ago.
Yeah, no, for real. I watched that live at D-Lee's house. D-Lee was like, "What's going on?" He watched that whole reverse sweep live with me.
Oh yeah,
that was a great one for him to watch. But then, yeah, that's going to be it for the Los Angeles and Boston Breach, sending Boston Breach home with $0 earned. GG's to Boston Breach. And then going into the third series here, we had the Seattle Surge versus the Minnesota Rocker, and this was a 3-1 victory for the Seattle Surge. Surge taking home the first map on 6-star, Hardpoint, and then the Minnesota taking home the second map on High Rise. Then Seattle taking home the map on Control High Rise, and then rounding things out on the hard point on Karachi. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
I did have Seattle winning this one, but I didn't know if they were going to be like at least go game 5, but I mean, I bet accuracy was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like just trying. Hugh had a little iffy. I mean, he was making plays. I definitely remember that, but it was definitely. I mean, 04 was doing his thing, bro. Abuza, a great stat. I mean, it is against Rocker, so it's like you can pat it down a little bit, but he still played great.
Yeah. No, I mean, 04 has definitely been another rookie.
He's a favorite. I like 04.
Yeah, he's gunning for Rookie of the Year for sure.
Already too. That's crazy.
Dude, he's definitely been a really good pickup for this team here. He's been a really good glue. Hook, being inconsistent, but definitely like that playmaker for sure, and Breezy just kind of being, I don't know, anything else that needs to be happening on the map type guy.
Is it Breezy or Brezy
I don't know,
Brezzy?
dude. I Breezy.
Breezy, Brezy, or Brezy? That's a good question.
I don't know, dude.
We're going to Twitter on that.
I don't know. But I mean, just looking at Minnesota Rocker too, accuracy, gunless, lens, all negative, and Standy's the only one positive, but barely with a .104, a 1.04, plus 3 kill spread. Lord of mercy. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do here, but Minnesota Rocker not looking good coming into the Major 4 split.
You think they make a roster change? You think they're just like, we're just gonna keep trying?
I mean, if they make a roster change, I think accuracy has to go, dude.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I mean, like,
Bring
yeah.
Willie in for accuracy. That'd be kind of just like a.
And I don't think they want to get rid of his leadership.
You'd have to bring in another leader.
Yeah.
What if you brought? I mean, I feel like, no disrespect, but I feel like Slasher would do slightly better, but it wouldn't be like, oh shit, we actually have a chance now. What if they brought back like Illy, say, yo, we need you to IGL and put in fast pace.
You never know, dude. You never know.
Bro.
You never know. I think
and
accuracy.
Gunless, like I feel like those two in search would be absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And Gunless is a vet. I feel like Illy's still new, but yeah, having Lens and Standy there would be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's not many ARs off the top of my head.
No, there's not, dude. There's really not. Well, that's going to be it for the Minnesota Rocker and Seattle Surge team there. GG's to Minnesota. We'll see you fudging later. And then going into the fourth series here, we had the Carolina Royal Ravens versus the LAG. And this was a 3-1 victory for the Carolina Royal Ravens.
You know that felt good, Clay, having a 1.46 on there.
Oh, my God, yes. And
he was loving
this was a fire series to watch. I mean, Carolina put the absolute hammer down on the LAG. I mean, they took home the first and second map, Hardpoint Karachi and Search and Destroy, and then LAG taking home the the Control and High Rise, and then Carolina rounding things out on the Hardpoint on Vista. Anything that sticks out to you on this series here?
Green carpet, and Estriel was trying, but I really like watching Vista, bro. That's one of my favorite maps to watch.
Yeah,
I don't know about you.
Definitely, one to watch. It's colorful.
Yeah.
A little bit like pretty high action. Yeah, definitely fun to watch for sure. And also what's fun to watch too is seeing Clayster go 1.46 and plus 25 on the damn series.
Him and Fellow were just like, they were just talking shit.
Dropping it, wiener off. I mean, 79 kills, 54 deaths, 14k damage in 4 maps. This dude was absolutely slaying out.
MVP, of course.
Yup. And then everyone on the side of LAG is negative except for Estriel. He just broke even with 63 kills and deaths.
He just spawned in.
Yeah, dude. And Fame not having a good series, negative 27 spread with a .63 KD for the series. 45 kills, 72 deaths.
God.
GG.
Damn. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's bad.
This is weird too. 6-0 into an 0-3.
Yeah.
You don't really see that.
Carolina absolutely slamming them on the Karachi S&D in a 6-0 fashion. And then
that was that teach.
Yeah, then LAG was just like, nah, we can't go out like that. And they 3-0'd them on the Control.
I mean, High Rise to me is a flip of a coin, but if you 3-0 them, I mean, it's pretty decisive. You're obviously the better team on that map. But if it's like a 3-2, I feel like you're just playing for certain little meta things at that point on this map.
Yeah.
And I mean, but convincing, at least for one of them.
Yeah. But this was a series here that was an elimination round. So GG's to LAG. They went home placing top 8 through 12th. And then Carolina moving on into the winner or losers round 2. And then going into the final match of Friday night, we had the Miami Heretics and the Los Angeles Thieves battling it out. And this was a 3-1 victory, surprisingly, again for the Miami Heretics. They took home the 6-star Hardpoint and the 6-star Search and Destroy. Los Angeles Thieves took home the Control and High Rise, and Miami rounded things out on the Hardpoint on the sub base. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
I thought it was going to be the complete opposite, but obviously Miami from the other game loves 6-star, so maybe they should have done something different there. But I mean, in the sub base, it looks pretty damn good too. I mean, I know that felt good after I get shit on, but getting shit on to come out and actually beat LA, because I had definitely had them going higher. But definitely this one was really hyped to watch. I remember that.
Yeah, this was a damn good series to watch, and unfortunately, LAT not being able to continue on here. But Ghosty and Crimp both barely negative here with a .96 for Ghosty and a .92 for Crimp. Joe Deceives and Nasty both positive. Joe Deceives with 1.14 and Nasty with a 1.08. And everyone on the side of Miami is positive except for Vickle. He's at a a .81 with a negative 14 spread somehow. And then Real Metals with a 1.01 and Lucky 1.09. Man.
Golly.
Surprising.
Nasty.
It's surprising.
Yeah, no, this is I mean, and for Heretics to continue on like this is really impressive after what was going on. So they definitely have some, they didn't make it much farther, but they got some eyes to really show up at a LAN after absolutely not doing well all year.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's going to round things out for that Friday night. And then going into Saturday morning, we had the Seattle Surge and the Carolina Royal Ravens elimination match. And this was a 3-1 victory, unfortunately, for the Seattle Surge. Carolina only took home the first map, which was the Hardpoint on 6-star. Then Seattle Surge taking home the Rio Search and Destroy and the Control and High Rise, and then rounding things out on the Hardpoint on Rio as well. Anything that you want to speak about in this series here?
I mean, we wanted Carolina. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
A little more money for them, but just, to beat Surge as well. But I mean, even with 04, I mean, that's so weird, bro. The teamwork had to be insane going negative like this and winning.
Yeah, it's actually crazy to see.
Negative 16 still up. I mean, they did have the Dammy, though, but so did Carolina. Like, they must have been... I don't know what happened on the side of Carolina, if that's the case.
Yeah, Carolina definitely choked the...
Definitely the fourth map. I mean, that's a blowout, but... And the Surge. Man, I was really feeling good, too, after that first map.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone on the side of Carolina is positive except for Clayster at a .99 with a -1 spread. And then Felony, Gwen, Tej, all positive. Everyone on the side of Seattle Surge is negative except for Abuza with a 1.17 KD. And 04 having a little bit of a stinker there for the team, a .82 and a -16 spread. But, I mean, they got the dub.
It's the lowest scoring. KD's not everything, but you don't see that in 3-1 for the win.
No, so they were just playing some better Call of Duties, what it looks like.
Straight up fundamentals, fundamentally better.
Yep, and unfortunately, Carolina takes the L and goes home in a top 8 situation. Unfortunate to see there. And then continuing on into the Saturday night, we had the Atlanta FaZe versus the New York Subliners, and this was a 3-0 DoorDash challenge for the for the Atlanta FaZe, bringing home the Hardpoint on Vista, Search and Destroy on 6-star, and the Control on Invasion. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
I didn't expect it to be a blowout like this, bro, to be honest. But, I mean, DoorDash challenge, for real. You could have got a bowl, a fucking Jimmy John's. You would have been straight. Draz are going crazy. All of FaZe was playing great up until the end. But I don't know if their gas ran out or if, they just started dealing with drama in the background, had their mental fucked up. But none of that was going on right now. New York got pissed on.
Dude, Kismet got fucking shit on.
Like something was going on.
0.57 for the series, negative 26, 34, and 60 for 3 maps.
Like they were just either reading his ass or his breakfast had his tummy hurt. Like
something, bro.
He had a stomach ache.
He had an absolute stinker.
That's what I would blame it on.
Dude, oh my goodness gracious, dude. Hydra 0.95, Skies 0.76, and Sib the only one positive with a 1.07. Then everyone on the side of Atlanta is positive. Simps 1.37, Draz 1.42, Celium 1.08, and Abizi with a 0.96, -2 spread. So just an absolute domination out of FaZe. Look at Hot on this Saturday night against the New York Subliners, and it looked scary for everybody else too. So
yeah, after seeing this, I was like, man,
seeing Kismet drop down to his knees and get
here we go again.
Yeah, so it's gonna round that series out here. Then going into
Angshy,
Big Angshy,
sticking of an absolute stinker. Can you stick it there for me?
Oh my god, dude, you're an absolute beast, Angshy. We love you.
You already know the answer to that. You ain't have to throw,
Me.
Speaking. Okay. You might have to run it again. You feel me? It has to say it right. I don't understand. Me no comprendo.
Adios, mío.
Nah, thank you, bro. Thank you. That's what's up.
Hey, appreciate the bits.
Angshy.
Yes, sir.
IRL stream, you know the fucking vibe.
What up, baby? You
know.
Then going into the Saturday night here, we had the third series. We had Toronto Ultra versus the OPTIC Texas, and this was a 3-1 victory for the Toronto Ultra. OPTIC Texas taking home the only first map here, hardpoint on subbase, and then Toronto taking home the rest of the series here on the Search and Destroy on Karachi, the Control on Invasion, and then the hardpoint on 6-star. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
After the first map, bro, I was like, hell yeah, we're looking good, but I'm glad, in retrospect, that this happened because we knew how Toronto won those maps as if you were an OPTIC Texas player. So when we got into the finals, you got over the FaZe hurdle, your momentum's crazy, you're already hot, they're coming out waiting on a series already, and their tendencies again, like fresh tendencies. So, I mean, it is what it is. They kind of definitely blew us out on that Karachi. I thought Shotzzy could have done a little more there, but he more than made up for it later on and on Sunday. But it is what it is. Toronto is a good team. I would have expected a game 5, so that's the only thing I would say.
Yeah, no, I mean, this series was definitely a good one to watch too. Everything was pretty close except for the Search and Destroy. So, as far as KDs, I mean, everyone's pretty much the same. As far as like slaying power goes, I mean, obviously you got Scrap just shooting everything on the map with 20,000 damage, and everyone else kind of keeping it between 17 and 15,000. So, just an absolute better, I guess, teamwork makes the dream work better on the Toronto Ultra. They were shooting better, working.
I thought they had a good chance of winning too. I thought it was going to be a repeat, like Ultra FaZe kind of deal. Up at this point, it's like, man, just kind of chalking it, but
yeah,
I shouldn't.
I honestly think it was probably on Kenny because he's the only one negative, and he had a kind of a stinker series.
Yeah,
0.71 with a -28 spread. And everyone else was +2, +9, +5.
So Ultra just finding the gap every time after killing him.
Yeah. So
I see. Okay.
So it was probably Kenny not working well on that series there, but it's going to be it on the OPTIC and the Ultra Saturday night match. And then going into the fourth match, we had the New York Subliners and the Seattle Surge elimination match, and this was a 3-1 victory for the New York Subliners, sending home the Seattle Surge. Seattle taking home the first map on the hardpoint 6-star, then New York taking home the Search and Destroy on Invasion, the Control on Invasion, and then rounding things out on the hardpoint on Karachi. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
I thought they came to play map 1, to be honest. But, I mean, after that, it was a blowout. Like, it might as well just map 1 never happened, another DoorDash challenge. You're like, all right, when we settle in, we get some DoorDash on map 2. It's probably going to go a little 5. We'll see. But, nah. Hydra did his thing. Kids trying to get better after that absolute diaper. of the other match. Sib did good. Skies was going hammy. Plus 21 Hydra, plus 20 Skies. Yeah, they just Seattle like reached the ceiling. I think right here they're like, all right, like they either had to come diffy or they knew they were going home. In my opinion.
Yeah, dude. I mean, just looking at the scores here, I mean, they literally matched their hard point score.
Yeah.
And then everyone on the side of Seattle's negative except for Abuzo. He just dropped positive, barely 73 and 73.
Trying.
Jeez Louise.
Absolutely trying.
Yeah, and then Hydra, I mean, 1.28 plus 21 spread.
Dude, it must feel so nice going plus 21, just doing whatever you want.
Just knowing you're slamming, dude.
Oh, yeah. That's got to be that's crazy.
But that's going to be a typical series here for the New York Subliners versus the Seattle Surge. So what you would be expected here, nothing too crazy. Sending the Seattle Surge home. Definitely interesting to see them make it that far for sure.
Yeah.
And then going into the last match we had this Saturday, we had the OPTIC Texas versus the Miami Heretics. And this was a 3-1 victory for the boys in green over there at OPTIC Texas. They took home the map 1 on the hardpoint sub base. Miami Heretics then taking home the 6-star on Search and Destroy. And then OPTIC taking home the control on a high rise. And then the hardpoint on 6-star as well. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
Obviously wanted this one to happen. The start of a legendary run, in my opinion. GG Miami, you did what you had to do. I mean, they showed out. I feel like they shut up a few people, in the scene from watching, anything included on Rab or the flank, things like that. But they really, they're not a bad team. They just, something's going on as far as like leveling up to the competition, in my opinion. But yeah, that high rise was crispy. That kind of was like, all right, we're probably pretty good. And then it got close on the 6-star. Definitely glad we got the dub as far as that goes. But Miami was absolutely just shooting on 6-star for the whole tournament up until this point. So
yeah, dude, I'm about to say because they're literally just a 6-star S&D team.
They are like they're just
that's
like we like 6-star.
That's the only map that they win.
Me like 6-star. Like that's all it was. That's all it was.
Me
like you.
Me like. Me like.
Star he says.
Me like 6-star.
Me like 6-star. Me like.
Oh my god, that's funny. But yeah, I mean, this is just a typical series that you would see at OPTIC Texas. Miami not being able to keep up. Only one positive is Real with a 1.06, and Dashy, Kenny, and Pred all positive. Pred had an absolute way with their.
The sub base. I remember the sub base.
Yeah, Pred was going absolutely rogue on the sub base here. He had a 2.12 plus 19, 36 and 17 on the map 1. He was pooping.
Yeah.
Pooping on him, dude. Absolutely. So he finished out the series with a 87 and 57 KD with a 1.53 plus 30 spread. And Shotzzy only one negative with a 0.91 negative 6 spread. But a typical series here at OPTIC Texas.
Yeah, Pred had a legacy map on sub base every time, bro. I loved it.
Yeah, he loves sub base. That is an absolute crazy.
God, 2.12.
Yeah, it's insane.
Crazy.
That's insane. But that's going to be it for the OPTIC Texas and Miami Heretics. OPTIC Texas sending home Miami in a top 8 situation. Then going into the very first series of the Sunday, we had the OPTIC Texas versus the New York Subliners Nailbiter.
Stressing me out, bro.
And this was a 3-2 victory for the OPTIC Texas. OPTIC taking home the first map on the Hardpoint Vista. New York then taking home the Search and Destroy on High Rise and the Control on Invasion in a 3-0 fashion. Then OPTIC Texas saying, nah, we ain't taking that. And they are going to take home the map 4 on Rio and then the map 5 on Invasion in a 6-2 fashion. Anything that you want to speak about in this series here?
Shit, I'm happy as hell. I mean, Dashy was going crazy. Definitely showing out in Toronto in his homeland. But I mean, after map 3, like as an OPTIC fan, I was worried. Like, yo, what the fuck? Hold up, bro.
Yeah.
0-3, and if we don't win this hard point, we're done type shit. But pretty much, yeah, literally 100 point on hard point, and invasion was pretty convincing. So yeah, Shotzzy had to do the dirty work to keep him in this one, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, this was just definitely another nail biter for sure. New York just wasn't able to keep things going there on the Search and Destroy and Map 4. Hydra, the only one positive on their side, as an overview with a 1.19. And then Kismet not doing a damn thing again, dude.
Yo,
a .67 with a negative 31 spread.
Shit on.
13k damage. I mean, this dude was just getting shit on.
Wow. No, that's crazy.
Maybe he just didn't bring his security blanket. Just wasn't getting good sleep at night. I don't know what was going on.
It was a stomach ache, bro. I'm telling you.
Tummy hurts. But yeah, man. I mean, that's gonna be the major fucking outlet that I could see here. Kismet again not showing up well. But then looking at Dashy with a 1.33, 16k damage, he showed up and showed out. Kenny as well with 86 kills. So I mean, they're all doing their thing, doing what they need to be doing, and able to get the victory there in a 3-2 fashion against the New York Subliners.
Yeah, this was a crazy start to the day.
Yeah, and then they sent New York with the top 4 finish there. And then the next series here was the Atlanta FaZe versus the Toronto Ultra. And this was a 3-2 victory for Toronto Ultra, surprisingly. And, you know, FaZe taking home the map 1, hard point on Vista. Then Toronto taking home the second map, 6-star Search and Destroy. Then FaZe taking home the control on an invasion in a 3-0 fashion. Then Toronto taking home the the map 4 and map 5.
SHME.
Me. Dude, 10 biddies, this motherfucker.
Dude, 10 bits. That's all you're gonna give us. Schmear. And then to get back to things here, Anxious, we had map 4, hardpoint on Karachi, and the Search and Destroy Rio in a 5-5 round 11 series to win it all.
Bro, that was crazy. Like, you would think FaZe would have had that, but I know Scrap was just in there talking shit after they got that.
Dude, yes, dude, this was an absolute banger of a series here. And on land, this is what you live for Call of Duty. You got 2 highly tiered teams battling it out for top 3 for a major win. And Toronto, being the underdogs, actually come out victorious in a 3-2 fashion. And everyone on the side of Atlanta FaZe is positive, except for Simp. And everyone on the side of Toronto is negative, except for Scrap. I mean, Scrap, he's always going to be doing his damn thing with a 1.22 plus 15 spread, 18k damage. I mean, dude, someone help him.
Yeah, he's one of the more consistent players in the league too. Like, it's crazy seeing red for the rest of the team right there. Like, it is FaZe, but I mean, they still got it. I mean, that one round changed the whole trajectory.
For real. Honestly, and it looked like it was going to be a FaZe victory for sure, but Toronto just keeping it together and composed, and they were able to take out the dub here and secure grand finals top 2, sending home the Atlanta FaZe into the losers bracket. And then that's going to complete that series there. Then going into the third series, we had OPTIC Texas and Atlanta FaZe. And FaZe gets kicked out of the tournament. OPTIC Texas take this home in a 3-2 fashion. OPTIC taking home the hard point on 6-star and the Search and Destroy on high rise. And FaZe taking home the control on high rise and the hard point on Vista. And then OPTIC Texas slamming them in a 6-3 fashion, map 5 on the Search and Destroy on invasion. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
Legacy map, legacy clutch from Dashy on that Search and Destroy, bro. Like, that was, I'm sure we might see a clip later, but this was one of the better. I mean, obviously they blew out Ultra in the next series, but this was one of the better maps of the weekend to watch. For me, it was the maps on Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. Like, those two were my favorite to watch for the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this series here was so.
Oh, here we go.
Anxious cheered. X10. Sometimes I sit on both my hands until they go numb. And I reach deep under the skivvies and start yanking it endlessly, closing my eyes pretending it's cold sister.
Joke's on you, buddy. I don't have a sister. It's me with long hair.
Oh!
Oh,
What the fuck, dude?
Egg shit, no.
Hey, shit.
10 biddies. That's all I'm worth. That's all curly hair is worth. All right, back to it. Fuck FaZe. No, I'm just kidding. It's FaZe up sometimes, not when it's against Optic. But yeah, Shotzzy doing his fucking thing. He had to come in, bro. Plus 22 against FaZe. Like, if he didn't do that, it was a wrap in my opinion. Even with the clutch, even with the momentum, like Shotzzy had to absolutely turn up right here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the search and destroy on this is just an absolute bang out. I mean, this map 5 was absolutely insane, and Dashy dropping a 1.05 for the series, Shotzzy a 1.23 map MVP or match MPV as well. And then, I mean, just looking at the damage too, Draz 22k damage, Shotzzy 20k damage. I mean, dude, they were shooting back. And this was definitely a bang out series for sure. So if y'all missed this was something that y'all needed to watch for sure.
Straight up. I mean, and you know it's scrappy when the numbers are low, because like Shotzzy, yeah, he was the one going crazy, but everyone else was like barely getting by. Had to focus on teamwork. Like really just bringing out the best of these players.
Absolutely. And it's gonna round out things here for the OPTIC Texas and Atlanta FaZe.
Anxious cheered. X10. Even better. Once one hand starts to wake up, I'll sit back on it while still pumping it with the other hand. Praying both hands don't wake at the same time, thinking of you with long hair flowing on my nuts.
Dude, what the fuck? Hey, shit.
R.I.P. any sponsors
hell
ever.
Nah.
I hope that 10 bits was worth any sponsor. Hair flowing on my nuts.
Dude.
Oh my god.
That's some yeah, you like me?
Buddy gonna be looking like Gunless at the end of it.
Oh my fuck. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Take a pilly, any bees. Hey, click that last one.
All right. And then going into grand finals of Major 3, we have the OPTIC Texas in Ultra. Ooh. Battling it out, and Ultra once again getting door dashed in a grand finals with a 4-0 sweep going to the OPTIC Texas.
Yo,
oh my lord, baby,
this felt
Jesus.
Good.
OPTIC Texas, man, they slammed Toronto Ultra in a 4-0 fashion, taking home the hard point on Subbase, the search and destroy on Invasion, the control on Invasion, and then the hard point on Rio.
Damn, bro. And this is where I was like, okay, so story time, little one. I was at dinner in Charleston, and it was nice, and I was like, man, I got my phone out. This is kind of fucked up. Like, everyone's looking at me. I'm on this nice date. I tucked that shit under my lap, put my little handkerchief on my shit, and just be moving the napkin, checking the screen. Oh, shit, appetizers are here. Oh, bet we up 6-3 on Invasion. Let's go. But it worked out. We won. It was a good dinner. It was a good day. OPTIC whipped their ass. And, yeah. But this definitely felt good to see Shotzzy again. Like, the dude knew he had to, like, guarantee his boys the victory. And it made him even better. And I think that's where Shotzzy needs to come in now. Is like, trust everyone around you. I mean, you literally have a world champion with you, and Dashy and Pred might as well be world champions as well. So definitely excited. And I saw something about a stat, like they're the most consistent OPTIC has been since the dynasty, and with our placings as well. So that's pretty cool. I mean, 104 kills, you can't deny that. Oh, here we go. I hope it doesn't read. Oh, don't work no more. That shit crazy.
Got him.
Got him.
Yo, appreciate the bits, anxious.
Hey, biddy season. I ain't gonna lie. It's biddy season.
Made them biddies work.
Thank you, bro. But
Made them
yeah,
biddies work.
congratulations, Optic Texas. Finally, it's been. I mean, I remember watching the last one with Scump on that Major 1, and it's been a minute, 800 plus days. Been watching every event, hoping they'd get this, and they finally did it. So they got the recipe. They just gotta cook. They just gotta cook. And he does another 10 for it. Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, you thought.
Yeah, you definitely thought, buddy. You definitely thought. Skating his way to my. Oh shit! All right, but yeah, that's pretty much the weekend. No, I know Hex is happy.
Dude, yeah. Especially with their first win in, 800 and some days since Vanguard Major 1.
Karma got his win as a coach.
Yeah, his first win as a coach as well. And just kind of going into some topics here, we can look at some of the stats here. So this was the entire map build out for the series here, but it obviously only went to 4 maps, ending at the Rio here. But a Toronto listening for the first series, we can go ahead and on map 1 on the sub base.
Ooh.
Only one there. One is going to front door. This goes to wait. Close left time.
What was that? It looked like me playing.
Anxious cheer. X10. You ever don't shower
X10.
purposely just to see what your nuts would smell like after?
Oh my god, dude. Brother.
Only after the gym. Stinks. That's anxious.
Deadlift nut.
Ooh.
He's low snow. He's like low gen. Could go low 10. Don't know where he went, Jerry.
Maybe low 10 again?
Yeah, I heard you. It's Ken. Ken low 10.
On time. One shot. I don't see low 10. And one to the right. Tension tunnel as well. And there's a Mexico come right here.
He's out 10. Low.
Let's go, baby.
Low right.
Absolutely 10. I'm going to challenge. Nice.
Tunnel. Gotta be 10. I'm just gonna the time here. Yeah. Ready? And then tunnel back up. John. Back on time. Then double tunnel.
Oh my god, what was that? Why are you trying to jump still over the gate, bro?
There's 2 now. 2 now.
Yeah, we're good. We need to get ready as well.
It's fine. Full 60 we're in this.
Let's go, Riz.
Well, that's gonna be it for the.
Yeah. They kind of sound
listening
good,
there.
but I don't know. You could tell like they're a little deflated, in my opinion.
Yeah, they sounded definitely defeated there.
They look like
towards the
like
end.
Trey Zero in this webcam shot.
Oh my god.
That's how they're playing.
Dead ass. And then we got another video to watch
Towards the
here.
end, yeah.
Towards the end of the sub base.
Very generic. Oh, this is painful. They're going to have to rotate over towards Zoo, but even then, you want to flood to the old time, and you just have Optic winning every single gunfight through it.
Robbie said, if Optic wins, we have to get the slide of Sedona.
Oh, yo!
Ooh.
You forgot about that?
What was it, 2 racks?
Hey, Spongy. Shouts out. Look at this. Look at this, Spongy. Ooh. Optic won that for you, bro.
We like that. We like that. So it's going to be the
Damn,
first
Archie.
first map win for the Grand Final Series. Shotzzy versus Ultra 31-19 on that map 1. And then going into another map 2, we have Kleenex winning a 1v1 versus Pred.
Oh, shit.
Nah, that was crazy. Hold up. What the? Pred's like, man.
What the hell? Then we have another one. We have a 3 for Dashy right here. Here we go.
Oh.
Wow, bro.
Hell yeah.
3-4, Optic lead.
3-4. Oh, was this the last one?
Beat his ass.
Wow,
Bop,
bro.
bop.
Boom.
3-4. Optic.
Then we have a 3-4 Pered
I
here.
was just kicking and watching finals. Oh my God, Pred just deleted him.
God, that was nasty.
Shit. Optic take the big advantage, and AG just out to just kicking and watching
That
finals.
was nasty.
Optic going up 2-0.
I was feeling so good getting my appetizer right about now.
How much can you really do?
Like that.
Yo, I'm so glad Pred's on our team, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he went 10-4 on the second map, 6th streak. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, like.
Let's see here. And then we got another 3-0 Optic going up.
Okay.
Shotzy's loving it right there, dude. Did you see him screaming, bro?
Okay.
He is absolutely
Yes,
loving
let's go.
They about to go wild. And inside, it's going to swing for the fences, but it is all going to be in vain.
it. God, he was waiting
Love
on
you,
it,
Robbie.
boy.
It's been halted. OPTIC Texas. They've marched across the border.
Oh, yeah.
Shotzzy
When
gets
Shotzzy gets hyped, bro, it's lit.
down 0-3 and shooting bodies.
Yeah,
Scraps.
you don't
What the
understand how
fuck?
crazy it's been like this, bro. Yeah, you don't understand how crazy it's been today. It's been
Oh my
body
God,
shots,
whose body was that?
oh.
Pered?
It's been like this, bro. Yeah, you don't understand how crazy it's been today. It's been
That's wild. That's wild.
Yes.
They're, oh, yeah, yeah.
And then they
Yo.
get it, and then they get it done, and they get it done.
They get it done.
Let's see what the post interview sounds like.
Real quick. Talk to me about how it feels to be a champion yet again.
Yeah, no, it's been a long ass time, and honestly, I'm really fucking proud of these guys. We started the tournament, and I mean, even this split pretty shitty, and we turned it around. You know, the first 2 days weren't great, and
Those
I don't know,
glasses.
I think it's just a testament to
Dude,
all the hard
glasses.
work we put in, and you know, it's been hard to get it to all come together. And, I mean, I think a big thing is AG, this guy right here. Just everything we've been trying to do. I think he was like the glue with how he played today,
Pass the
and
mic
we all
on
played
over
fucking great.
to AG, a.k.a. the Thunder from Down Under. It's Fred. Fred, talk to me
Look at Hex coming out of nowhere with the glasses, sunglasses on inside, dude.
Oh man, the words can't explain. I'm honestly speechless right now. It's my second time winning in Toronto, so I might fucking run Toronto. I just want to say shout out to my teammates in the green wall, man. Like I always say, you guys are unguardable, man. My teammates right here, I couldn't do this without them. Damon, JP, man, we are fucking disgusting, dude.
Disgusting. Pass the mic on over to Bruce.
Okay, I see you, Toronto.
Bruce, it's been 805 days since you and Shotzzy won.
God damn.
How does it feel to bring a chip back home to the green wall?
It feels unreal. We put in a lot of work for this, so shout out to the boys, shout out to the green wall. This one's for you guys. It's been too long, man. It's been too long. But yeah, my teammates are disgusting, and we're putting in the work, and it's been showing.
Definitely did put in the work, okay?
Lily
Pass it
season
on
buff.
over to Shotzzy.
But he got some tight after this. I ain't gonna
Buddy got some.
Make some noise. Shotzzy,
But he got
man,
some angst
what a
after that.
tournament this has been for you. Talk to me about how you're feeling in this moment.
I'm feeling amazing. I lost my voice. I'm proud of the boys. I'm just glad that we were able to bring one home.
And you know what, Shotzzy? I need to let you know, and everyone here and around the world,
Oh, yeah.
Now you're the MVP.
That's it.
Damn.
MV Pizzle.
MV Pizzle goes to Shotzzy. Going absolutely crazy here. Karma, his
Shouts
first
out.
event win as a coach.
Yo.
GG's to Gang and them. And then let's see what Dashy had to say after a 105-day wait.
Not vibey, like, you know what I mean?
It's great, honestly.
805
days, though, Bruce.
It's been too long.
805 days.
I'm not gonna lie. The last time we won was, I think, we played you guys winners finals. That's not bad, Trey. That's a weird Trey, I know. Off the rip. That's
Bro,
just.
How you gonna dap me
It
up?
was
and
that-
say, how you
it
gonna
was-
dap me up and say you're my guy, and then hit me with that?
Not vibing.
Get shit
it's
on.
great.
He said sorry for the stray.
And then we have Karma on coaching Shotzzy's play style. Let's see what he's got to
Obviously,
say.
one of the greatest players of all time. He's smoked me a few times too.
Don't worry, I was on the other side too.
Especially in World War II. What's it like coaching these boys, Damon? Obviously, for I would say young guns. You know, Bruce, you're kind of getting to my age a little bit now.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, I'm a veteran now.
You are now.
Everyone show up on time. Yeah, set the tone.
No way, you're setting the time now.
Hey, Brandon's always there. Brandon's always there.
And DB3 guys, that's bad. If you guys didn't know, Damon
I got
Barlow,
you.
But like,
one of the best.
what's it like teaching, you know, the unteachable? For Shotzzy, for example, you know, you can't teach what this guy does.
Yeah, I mean, dude, trust me, I'm like conflicted sometimes. I'm like, do I tell Ant to like stop, like just slow it down a little bit? Like, I even thought about it today at some points, like for like our 6-star, but I was like, you know, like I'm just not gonna do it because like I feel like we can play however the fuck we want if we're like all playing with the same idea. Like that's one thing we've been really struggling with, like especially against. Well, I was going to say only the top teams, but I actually think we were playing overall better against the top teams and worse versus everybody else.
I thought that
but then,
too.
like today,
Like they didn't know
today
how to
we
play
played
like the bad teams
like you said, how we've envisioned.
Yeah, how we envisioned that everyone.
They think it's
Because there's moments when like or like the later matches or the matches at the beginning that we had in this tournament where like you could just tell that we weren't on the same page, and I feel like this. The way that we played today, there was no miscommunication, there was no confusion. It was strictly just like, do this, and everyone knew exactly what to do.
Makes sense.
That's how they were playing, though. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Yo, look at this, though. The points, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we got the standings here after Major 3. We got the Atlanta FaZe still in first place with 425 CDL points. Then we got in second place OPTIC Texas at 405. At third, we have Toronto Ultra at 390. At fourth, we got New York at 255. At fifth, we got Miami now.
What a drop off.
Yeah, that's insane. So we go from 255 to 130 points for fifth place at Miami. Then sixth, we have Seattle Surge at 130. So Miami and Surge are tied in Seattle points, or Seattle COD points. Then at seventh, we have LAT at 125. At 8th, we have Minnesota Rocker at 120. Carolina at 9th with 120 as well. Then at 10th, we have Las Vegas Legion at 110. LAG, we have 11th at 110 as well. And 12th, Boston Breach at 50 CDL points. GG.
God.
GG to Boston Breach. It is over with for them. They would have to hit, what, 125 points to qualify?
Yeah.
And they're at 50?
Bruh.
So they have to have literally
look at the disparity, bro. Like, you're 375 points away from the top of the league. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're buns. They're buns.
Hot cross buns.
But that's the standings coming out of Major 3 victors here. So definitely top 8 still qualifying for champs.
Was under Ultra now, not many points, but a little something.
Yeah. But moving on here, then we have a little video clip of Doug Sensor Martin saying some words on the OPTIC Texas team back in the day.
History, that's some wasted talent if you don't get a ring, bro. You're only going to get that ring if you change the way you're going about it. If OPTIC Gaming keeps Dashy and Shotzzy and picks up Pred, I'll say it right now, they're never going to win anything. I'll bet my house on it. If you want Pred, Shotzzy, and Dashy all on the same team, they will literally never win. Ever. No matter how hard they try, no matter how much history, that's some wasted talent if you don't get a ring, bro.
Damn, Doug.
Buddy the Shadow homeless. GM knows ball. Scroll down.
The Shadow GM knows ball.
What the hell is a polar bear doing in Arlington? What the fuck does that even mean? Rab gonna love this tomorrow.
A homeless censor. Oh my god.
Exhibit A on my Boston Breach. Oh my god.
Damn.
Strange.
Oh damn. And then we got a picture from Jurassic Emily saying this is the front row of the fans from FaZe after they just left the venue.
shit stains. Absolutely shit. What's the comments on this shit?
Don't kick me while I'm down.
Nah, you crazy for this. Yeah, brother.
You need to see who's sitting there?
Oh my god.
Nah, this for show OPTIC.
Case on down back.
Oh no.
Nah, don't show that shit. Hell no. Oh my god, dude. Not this shit. Someone did say like it was a crowd cam of the whole event. And it was like, imagine the smell in there. Like that shit was funny as fuck. They don't stink. We've been there. They don't fucking stink.
They don't stink. So top 8 right now qualifying for champs as if it was going to happen. FaZe, OPTIC, Ultra, Subliners, Miami, Surge, Thieves, and Ravens all qualified, leaving out Minnesota, Vegas, LAG, and Breach.
Man,
damn. So that's
wait, Ravens in the 8 though.
Yo, Ravens qualified.
Right now.
Ravens qualified.
I like this,
ladies and gentlemen. We have Carolina.
I like this, Clay.
Let's go, baby. Let's keep it going. But moving on into some topics here, we have the Season 4 roadmap being released here. So Season 4 will release May 29th here. So we're getting some significant new update here. So the multiplayer will have 2 new maps, a Paris and Tokyo map, which will be kind of cool to see. And then in Season, we'll see a variant of Das House, and then also a new map called Incline, which is a 6v6 map as well. But they'll also be giving us Demolition, Hyper Cranked, Cash, and then in Season we'll have Mutations, Headshots Only, and Havoc. But we'll get some new ring play, refresh, some new perks to play with. Looks like a mission control vest and some comprehension plate.
DNA bomb kill streak. What is this? Some zombies?
Oh wait, that's the.
What is that?
That's the nuke from Advanced Warfare.
Oh, bro, cool.
The DNA bomb. So we have a couple new kill streaks as well. We have the IMS returning from Modern Warfare 3 Original, missile drones, the DNA bomb from AW, I'm sorry. And then we also have a loitering, what is that, munition? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. But as far as weapons go, we have the Car 98 making a return here, which is interesting to see. Then we also have a SMG coming in as well. I'm not sure what that says. What is that?
Superior 46.
Okay, and then a shotgun.
Reclaimer 18.
And then we have a sledgehammer.
I like that. I see what they're doing. Yo, this copy and dupe skin is actually crazy. Did you read about that?
No, what is that?
Like, okay, so the skin's cool. You know, it looks cool, but when you kill them, you can copy their operator.
Oh.
So you can like mimic. It's like a ditto.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of thing, yeah. So it's pretty nifty. I think you could take their weapon camo maybe.
Dude, I might have to check that out. Hold on now.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
But bro, this Gundam shit I'm more excited about this Gundam thing.
What is that? Is that like some new operator skins?
3 operators. They got a whole event like Mobile Suit Gundam. That decal with the Japanese is I'm not taking that shit off my gun. And I'm gonna buy Ariel. Sorry, I'm part of the problem. Anxious, but I'm buying the fucking skin, dude. That shit is sick.
Oh my god, dude! They even got a new vehicle to Warzone skin. What is that? A Polaris Razor?
PZR Pro R.
Oh my gosh, that's actually a Razor, dude.
That's that D-Lee shit right there.
That's that D-Lee shit, bro.
Yeah. Top secret collab in season. I wonder what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Looks like Warzone's getting some new features as well. We got buyback solos. However,
I'll actually play that.
Yeah,
that actually sounds like okay.
You buy yourself back.
I guess, man.
I don't know how that would work.
Right.
Then we have specialist perk packages entering Warzone, so that's pretty cool. Where you get like all the perks once you hit like a certain amount of kills.
Yeah.
Then we also have a foresight kill streak. Not sure what that's gonna do.
Okay.
Unlimited tac sprint boots. Interesting. Then we have some weapon skins coming in. and a new POI update. Interesting. A runaway, and then a runaway train public event. Where we doing some Destiny stuff now.
I know, right? I like when they do the public events, man. That's what's up. Shout out Destiny.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that's going to be it for the Season 4. That releases again May 29th. So go ahead and mark your calendars.
I'll actually probably play more this season, to be honest.
Yeah, same, to be honest.
I didn't play mainly for none of the zombie stuff.
Yeah. But moving on here, then we had
I love this,
a
dude.
Call of Duty engine roadmap of how everything kind of went down. Is there a way to
scroll? Holy shit. Nope, it's all right.
Okay, so the Call of Duty engines, if you guys are actually curious here, started from the Wolfenstein games. Then they built that off of Wolfenstein into the first Call of Duties. So Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3 were built off of that, which was the ID Tech engine. And then Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1, and Call of Duty 3 were made by Treyarch. And then Infinity Ward made Call of Duty 2 on the second.
This is the first game I ever saw of Call of Duty, by the way.
Really?
I saw my homie Zach Baldwin. Shouts out. He'll never see this, but his older brother had Call of Duty 2, and he kicked us out because we were like fucking him up, basically.
Oh my God.
He was like, yo, y'all need to get out. I'm about to spaz on y'all. But ever since then, I was like, what is that? And it took me all the way, not much longer. Call of Duty 4 was when I was like, all right, let me try it out.
Yeah. So then, okay, so we had Treyarch make Call of Duty 2 and 3, and then the IW 2.0 was the engine that they made Call of Duty 2 on, and then they upgraded that to IW 3, which was the engine that COD 4 and 007 both were played on. And then from there we had IW 3, which was still the same engine, work on Call of Duty World at War. And then from there, Infinity Ward upgraded the engine to be IW 4.0, which was Modern Warfare 2.
Hey.
And then Black Ops 1 was the next game after that, which played on the same engine as COD 4, World at War, and now Black Ops 1. And then the next game after Black Ops 1 was Modern Warfare 3, which was a upgrade from the previous Modern Warfare 2 engine, which was IW 5.0. And then after 5.0 on Modern Warfare 3, we had Black Ops 2 come out.
Yeah.
Okay, am I reading this wrong, or am I doing this the retarded way? So we have all the Call of Duties were all the Treyarch's games have all been on the same engine, from COD 4 all the way to COD COD Cold War.
That's sick.
So COD 4, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and COD Cold War were
some
all
IW code.
They were with some IW code. Okay, I see. We're all on the same engine. What?
That's crazy.
And
now
then,
they're all on IW, huh?
And then Infinity Ward made obviously COD 4, which was the 3.0, and then they just decided to change the engine to 4.0, which was Modern Warfare 2, then 5.0 again for Modern Warfare 3, then 6.0 for Ghosts, and then Infinite Warfare, and then so they went from 5.0 to 6.0 to Ghosts, then 7.0 to Infinite Warfare, then 8.0 to
this is where everything changed.
Modern Warfare 19, Warzone, and Vanguard were on IW 8.0, and then they just redid it again for Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 for IW 9.0.
Cross-developer new standard, which is actually kind of nice, in my opinion.
Dude, so I'm wondering then we got Sledgehammer with their version of IW 5.0, which was Advanced Warfare, World War II,
and
then the remasters. And then Vanguard obviously was on the 8.0 engine, which was the same as Modern Warfare 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What was your favorite engine era?
3.0.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all the Black Ops.
Okay.
All of them.
So from Modern Warfare, IW, and then over to Treyarch to carry it the rest of the way.
Dude, COD 4,
all along
World
the
at
right
War,
side.
Black Ops 1. Yeah, that's the best engine for
Black
sure.
Ops 1, bro. Like, man, it was perfect, bro. In my opinion, everyone's like, oh, fuck Black Ops, but I thought it was, the custom emblems, the gunplay, looking back, the balance might have been a little crazy, but some things it just felt good to me. That's when I really got hooked, was, Modern Warfare 2, but like Black Ops just had me, and then MW3 onward, of course. But I wonder how that 007 game plays.
Yeah,
because I like Modern Warfare. Like, what if it was like a kind of a lit James Bond game?
It probably was. We probably played it. I just don't remember it at
Quantum
all.
of Solace. I know what movie poster that is. So, damn, that's been a minute, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out 007.
I'm interested to know what Gulf War is going to be. If it's going to be on Cold War engine or if it's going to be on a different engine.
Well, even though it's been in development forever, so was MW2 on 9.0. So if this is the new standard, I feel like it's going to be. It'll be modified if it's Treyarch. But what gets me is Unity 2005 is when Call of Duty had a mobile game. That doesn't seem right to me, bro. And to 2024, so I don't know about that. Renderware from 93. Maybe it's just like saying like when it started to when it ended type thing. Or
yeah.
That has to be it.
I don't know.
Or up until
I don't know
current days.
what that's talking about.
Call of Duty Heroes?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, fuck, that's getting too deep now.
Where's the mouse at?
Let me see.
What the fuck? Oh, weird. Okay, and then that's gonna be it for the engine talk. Then we got a Black Ops 6 will launch on Game Pass starting day 1. So a huge win for Xbox and PC players. So what that looks like is pretty much will relate to this. So Call of Duty 2024 is expected to be Black Ops 6 is reported to set in late October, presumably October 25th of this year. Per multiple sources here, the game is expected to be available on purchase for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, along with day 1 on Game Pass for Xbox and PC players. So you can get Call of Duty at a discounted rate for the Game Pass starting day 1.
Way more people gonna be like, even though it's already gonna be crazy, like that's so fucking amazing, bro. And this is Treyarch.
Yeah, this is gonna be a damn good game,
dude. I can't wait. There's one thing though, Treyarch needs to like really take the helm after everything's said and done, and really talk to whoever they need to about the anti-cheat, bro.
Yes,
they got to figure that out. All those engine updates, we need the same chart for Ricochet.
Absolutely.
If they're serious. Oh, they make a new exploit every day. Then you need to do the same thing. That's how it is. If that's how it's gonna be, you have to one up the fucking quote unquote enemy. These companies.
Fuck these hackers, dude. It's getting absolutely insane.
Or they're in on it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit.
And then the last topic here, we had a EU player from Challengers getting caught banned. His name is Godly live. So we're gonna go into a live listening on this here. You can see the boxes pop up on his a POV accidentally. Right there.
Oh.
And then right there.
Oh.
Godly saw him shoot on his mini.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little glitch, something there. Bam. Wow, bro.
Yep.
Another one.
No
man's
one
only
bites the dust.
crimson and he's yak. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro.
Good God. If it's one thing to do it and just like, be a shit stain, but like to actually try and like make it happen, bro. Crazy to me.
Yeah, that's actually insane, man. Hackers, they're everywhere. What can we say? But
back to Ricochet.
going back to console. Let's be honest. Let's take this shit back to console. But that's gonna be it for all the topics of discussion here. Rounding out Major 3. Absolutely insane weekend for Call of Duty.
Shout out OPTIC winning. Thank you.
Yo, shout out OPTIC.
Thank you.
Yeah. Dude, it took them forever. 805 days to get a dub, but they finally came out victorious. So
watched all of it.
We did, man. It was a damn good weekend to watch some Call of Duty. If you guys made it this far, we really appreciate you guys tuning in, listening, subscribing. If you can, please leave a like on the video. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Spotify or on Apple Music, go ahead and leave us a follow there. Where we post every Wednesday for you non-viewers on YouTube, and then we're also on YouTube, and then we're live on Twitch every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern time as well.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Mr. Armani, it's been a pleasure coming in here, hanging out with the boy IRL. You know the fucking vibes.
He's in town, baby. Let's go. The room where it started.
Where it started and where it's going to take us. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. I like
places, man. Take us places. So it's been a damn good episode, damn good time, and a damn good weekend with the boys here. So
the weekend was
man.
good.
I got the rest of this week to look forward to here. We're gonna get this podcast uploaded for you guys here, and then we're gonna chill out and enjoy the rest of this off season until the next split here for Major 4. So, Mr. Armani, man, really appreciate you doing your damn thing. Like always, you be killing it. Executive producer shit right here. No one give him any offers though, because if we lose this guy, it's gonna be over with for the BCP. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and spam that board with some.
We'll freelance.
Yo. But that's gonna be it for the video here. Really appreciate all the viewers and subscribers here. If you guys can leave a like on the video, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.